All right. Pretty tragic situation yesterday. I recorded a whole video about Bitcoin, and it definitely went the direction that I thought it would. But nonetheless, I'm here to talk to you right now about the SPX and what has happened so far and what I believe is to be expected to come next. So, we were talking yesterday, and I talked about the inverted head and shoulders pattern that we have on the 1 hour, the daily pattern that we have that's at a double bottom, as we look right here. And we got this little sell-off today here. Now, the good thing about the sell-off is I did make money off of it. Knowing that and seeing that the market's tide was going that direction. Obviously, I'm going to post um, the results and what I've actually made in the video.
Trying to buy some land and build some more on it. Always the same plan, I'm gonna stay on it. Rather live enormous than dumb. Go almost, they don't want to. Don't wait on it. Go for it if you want it. Don't wait on it.
Now, obviously, my brand, as you guys see, is FBTR Studios. That stands from broke to rich. And I've been in a situation personally where, you know, where I have made a lot of money and I made some mistakes and messed up some of that money, right? And I always said that if I got into a position again to where I was able to show everybody what I would do in a situation where I did not have much money, then I would record it and kind of create a video course out of it. And thus, here we are. So today, I used $32 to create a profit of $120, right? So obviously not completely life changing. I mean, not for me, maybe for some people. That is a huge win. And you know, it's not to downplay what it is, but you'll have those proof of what it is that happened on these sales. But ultimately, I want to talk about it and go over what happened. So, as I told you guys, I monitor on the 1 hour, and what I was noticing was we had a very, very, very strong push from this resistance point where we validated it and it became a support back all the way through these areas. It never came back and retested this line. It never came back and retested this line. So when we get here to the top, and I'm seeing a lot of slowing down and a lot of volume change, where we just had a strong push, and then we're slowing down, and this is coming market open time. You see, this 9 a.m. it moved and went nowhere, and here it is at 12, still in the same place. That validated to me that we were going to see some type of retracement on what it is that we've gained on this side. There's going to be some type of correction to correct the fact that it did not come back and retest this support line and did not come back and retest this. So when I seen the market's not moving, that's letting me know that we're going to get an extreme move. So I sold here. I think it was about 97, 38.97. So I was over here, market open, and sold at 38.97, which is basically the very top of this sell. My stop loss was, I think, 5 points. Very, very, very tight stop loss. I had to take profit set for 20. So this stopped at 18. Now I got a little greedy and I tried to go down a little bit more to 15, and it just didn't work out that way. We got a very strong wick and I had to pull my trades out. But then I also caught a buy right here in this area. So the very same place where I took my profits at on the sell, I also caught a buy to go back up. Now, why is this important? This is extremely important because overall, as I did on my first video about SPX for the week of July 17th is that I'm looking at an overall buy for the week. And this is validated when we see a buy and then an extended leg. And this buy was off of a double pattern on the daily, like we talked about, and also this head and shoulders pattern inverted on the hourly. So we got this extreme buy, a correction that comes back and retests a certain area, at which point in time we're buying again to create new highs and go for what it is that we looked at, taking out this high and taking out this high. Now, obviously, this is just what my edge is showing me. This isn't a guaranteed that that's what we're looking at for the outcome of the week, because obviously various market conditions can change between now and then. However, just purely looking at technicals and what it is and patterns on what we could expect, our edge shows us that we are more likely going in this direction and going up. And as you can see, I'm in profit here on these trades. I'll actually show you that too. I'll probably insert it in between the videos. Now that we have this buy, my next expectation is we're going to go back and retest this area where we sold off from and then push past it to break this high and then move on to the next zone. So our next area where we may see resistance at is going to be about, this is going to sound crazy, but beyond this, if we get past this point and this point and this point, which will take out these highs. So we got to be very cautious and watch this. Obviously, we're in a good position because we're getting our trade entry here. So we're already, if we take a look, even if we go from here to this line where we can get a sell-off at, we're already 88 points. Not to mention pretty much the same area. I caught 70, almost 80 points on the sell today. So now we're going to catch that same 80-point buy up. And from there, we could look at possibly moving and taking this whole trade's profit at 186 points or 186 pips, maybe about 190, something like that, where we're going to hold this trade and also compound on the way up, right? So when my trade gets here and we break past this, we're going to look to compound here. When my trade gets here and you're showing signs, obviously we broke this high, broke this high, broke this high, we're going to get a little bit of a bounce back here. And at least that's what the edge says, right? Because I want to make sure that you may hear me speak very confidently on what's going to happen. But I don't fucking know what's going to happen. None of us know what the fuck is going to happen, right? But we do have certain edges that we use to be able to make sure that we have trades in our best favor, or in the favor for us. So ultimately, we're going to see, in my opinion, this trade break new highs, where everybody in the market is going to go crazy trying to buy, and at which point in time we could see a reversal. Now, I think that this could play out over the next couple of days. We could see Tuesday, we're right back up here, maybe a little bit higher. Wednesday, we're here. We get a little consolidation. Maybe on Thursday, we start a sell-off, and Friday, we really sell off, or we continue to go up and create new highs. I don't know, but this is the point right here that we want to target as our take profit. And mind you, we got take profit 1 here, which is a solid 30 points. We got take profit here, which is a solid 100 points. And we got another take profit here, which is a solid, like we said, 190 points. So ultimately what we're looking at is to be able to take advantage of where the market is right now based off of our edges. So nonetheless, I didn't want to make this video super fucking long. I'm going to go ahead and do a video as well on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin actually did exactly what I analyzed that it would do. It's just that the video had no fucking no audio. So unfortunately, you're not able to really see or hear. I mean, you can see what I'm doing, but you can't really hear the fact that I'm telling you where the market is going to go with the Bitcoin trade. But I did want to go ahead and go over that too. So we'll talk about that in the next video. So, all right, guys, thank you for taking the time to take a look at this video. Also, like I said, my brand is From Broke to Rich. Basically showing you how even if you don't have any money, very little money, you can take, like I said, $32, use very accurate trading principles, and make money. And also another thing is too, you want to fill up your bank account, right? We're not looking to have really big fucking accounts like until we have big fucking bank accounts, right? That's the most important thing, is taking the money from the market and putting it into your bank account. Because I can't tell you how many times I've experienced trading, and when I trade, I fucking end up losing the money back because I went up $500. So it makes me fucking risk a lot more money than what it is that I should. I go away from my trading plan because, whatever psychological factors happen, and I end up losing large chunks of money. So what we want to do is we want a short, sustainable growth, continuous, sustainable growth, while at the same time being able to fill up our bank account and capitalize on the moves that the market makes on a daily basis. So, um, yeah, guys, I think that's a really huge point. And like I said, I'll be inserting a couple portions into this video so you can see screenshots and video records of actually what I did in the trades I took today. Um, and also, obviously, withdrawals, because that's very important. So, give me my withdrawal, boy. All right. Well, I wanted to thank you guys for taking the time to watch the video. Subscribe if you can. These videos are going to keep coming back to back until we grow our accounts into a very large numbers. And I mean, you can actually take those trades with me. I actually have a course that is also available. So if anybody wants any more information about that, you can inbox me and let me know. And right now, it's a very small group of people that I'm teaching it to. It's not really something that I'm looking to take on the burden of training thousands of people at the moment. But eventually it will be. So yeah, that's available. And yeah, like I said, guys, just go ahead and subscribe, and I appreciate your time. Take care.